Yeah. C and Shay. Fight.
Cause we are fighting, yeah.
Let's go.
Woo! I'm fighting just to make it through. I'm fighting just to make it through. I've been down for so long, I forgot how it feels to be up, and I've been fighting so hard, but without God, man, I would've.
Come on, let's tell them, no need to worry. No matter what you're going through, there's no need to fret. I'm convinced, because my God's never, no matter what the situation is, He's never failed me yet. And all I gotta do is keep on trusting, yes, and believing in Him. And when you do that, you'll find out there's nothing too hard. Because our God can do anything. If you serve a mighty God, make some noise. God will, God will. Yes, He will. He'll take good care of you. There's no sickness He can't heal. He will, He will. Yes, He will. Take good care of you. He will, God will. He'll take good care of you. He will, yes He will. He'll take good care of you. Come on, sopranos, help me sing it. There is, hallelujah, He can do anything. There is nothing too hard. Our God can do anything. Come on, altos. There is nothing too hard. Our God can do anything. There is nothing too hard. Our God can do anything. Come on, tenors, there is. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad about it today. There is nothing too hard. Our God can do anything. And this is my favorite part of the song. Put your hands together right there. Put your hands together right there. Come on and move with me. Come on and move with me. Because we serve an awesome God. We serve a mighty God. We serve a strong God. God will. He'll take good care. He will. He will. He will. Yes, He will. Take good care of me. They're right there. God will. God will. God will. God will take good care of me. Because I tried Him and I know He will. Yes, He take good care. Let's take it a little bit higher now. you. Take good care. Take good care. Take good care. Take good care of you. Take good care. Take good care of you. Take good care. Oh.
Glad to see my brother there. Glad to see my brother. Psalms 23 and 4, and I only need the first 5 words. I need the first 5 words. The first 5 words. Yea, though I walk through. You can close the Bible. Yea, though I walk through. Say it with me. Yea, though I walk through. Yea means yes, and it brings a conjunction in English, as we know. Yes, even though. Yes, even though I walk through. Yea, though. Are you with me? I walk through. Yea, though I walk what? Through. Now I'm going to put a tag on the text. If I was home, they would scream out, "Tag it, Pastor." I want to put an identification tag on the text, so every time you read that, you'll remember this sermon. Can I put an identification on the tag, on the text? Now, when I tag the text, about 94.2% of you will understand the tag, immediately bust out in a praise and in a dance, and you'll be ready to go home because you'll say, "I already know what he's talking about." Now, it's just the other couple of percent that I'm going to have to preach just a little bit longer until they get it. All right, you're going to help me tag the text? First of all, I need to know who I come to prophesy to. I need to know who is in the house who believes that no matter what they go through, that God, don't fool me now, that God is able to deliver. Who did I come to talk to? You going to help me? Are you going to help me tag the text? Look at somebody and say, "I refuse to be stuck." Holler across the church, say, "Hey, did you hear me? I refuse to be stuck." Here it is. Yea, though I walk. Shake 3 people's hand and say, "I ain't stuck. I ain't stuck. I don't care what it looks like. I don't care what it looks like." Come on, tell them, I don't know what it looks like. I don't care what it looks like. But I refuse to be stuck. I ain't stuck. The devil is a liar. Sit down. You're not going to get off of that. You ain't going to get out that easy. The person in back of you can't see if you're standing. Holla out, "I ain't stuck." Now. The mothers in the church, used to get up and testify. And they say, "Saints, I'm going through." And then I used to laugh at the folk in church. I sit back. I just love to laugh. And I would laugh. I'm going through. And I say, "Grandma, why?" I said, "I don't want none of that what y'all got. Because I don't want to go through. Whatever y'all got, y'all trying to give me, I don't want none of it. I don't care if daddy got it, mama got it, grandma got it, grandpa, I don't care. I don't want none of that stuff because y'all always going through." And I said, "Why you got the nerve to dance after you say you're going through?" "I'm going through." Like it's a happy thing. I don't want none of that. And then grandma say, "Well, let me tell you something. Going through is better than stuck." I wish I had a witness in this house. Because going through means I came in one way, but I went out another. So what she was actually saying is, I'm in the midst of hell right now, but I'm going through. I'm in the midst of sickness. I'm in the midst of pain. I'm in the midst of heartache, but I ain't stuck. When I say going through, I want you to do a grandma hop and say, "But I'm going through." Uh, there was another old mother. I told you the people in back of you can't see when you stand up. God, oh God. There was another Mother Whitmore, and she had a growth on the side of her jaw. It was about this big, and Mother Whitmore used to stand up in the middle of the service. She'd be in church, and Mother Whitmore used to just stand up and go. And sit back down. I said, them is some crazy folk. I mean, and it wasn't any particular part of the church. It could be offering time. When I got a little older, I learned her testimony. She was living with an abusive man. Her children were messed up. She was sick in her body. But every now and then, it didn't care what part of the service, she would stand up and remember God's about to turn things around. Anybody want God to turn things around? Now, not everybody, but I dare you to jump up and look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, God is about to turn it around. Put a little music in your voice and say, neighbor, God is about to turn it around. Say yes. Hey. All right. I'm almost done. Listen, a text, let me go a little further. A text taken out of a context can be a pretext, which could be a false text, enough truth to be passable, but enough lie to be damnable. And I have not prepared a prolonged pericope for your perusal, rather a precise passage which has both at once and both power and persuasion. But let me for a minute expeditiously exegete the quidities of the text. I just want to go through the text just a minute. Can I go through the text and extrapolate and expostulate from the text expeditiously? Now listen, this is David talking. And David begins by saying the tension in the text that we see, my dear clergy, it's good to see you. The tension in the text is he's saying that, listen, he's saying, yes, even though the Lord is my shepherd, and I have no want, for there's no want to them that fear him, and although I have green pastures that he makes, and I get happy when he say he makes me to lie down on green pastures, because the word make there is not force. The word make there is a Genesis word which talks about creation. I was created to lie down in green pastures, yeah. And then there's the ETH factor. That means continuous. So even if it ain't green right now, that's all right. I was created to go back to where I was. But so even though I have green pastures, he restores my soul and leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. All of that is true. Yes, even though I have these promises, I'm going to have some valleys. Are you hearing me? Yes, all of the above is true, but I have some valleys also. Yea, though I walk through the valley. You're going to have to deal with some valleys. I said you're going to have to deal with some valleys. You think pastor's the only one with valleys? A servant is no greater than the master. You're going to have to deal with some valleys. And you know what? A valley will tell you a few things. A valley will tell you who your friends are. Fool around and get in a valley. You'll find out how many friends you actually have. Because friends only want to roll with you on the mountaintop, but get in the valley. As a matter of fact, stay in the valley long enough, they'll stop calling you. You can't even stay sick long enough in the church anymore, they'll forget to pray for you. They'll be talking about she's still sick, he's still sick. Well, what they done wrong? You know, soon as it happened, everybody got your back. But a valley will show you who your friends are. And not only that, but a valley will show you who you are. Because you really don't know yourself until you get in the valley. That's all right. I'm going to talk to these folks over here. I'm going to talk to y'all over here. We really don't know ourselves until we in the valley. That's all right. I won't come back over here and try to talk to them. Now, listen, we really don't know ourselves until we go through a valley. Listen, I always tell folk, don't say what you won't do, just say what you haven't done. Because a valley, y'all ain't telling me, a valley will make you do things you never thought you'd done before. A valley will make you strike the rock when Jesus said, speak to the rock. A valley will make you kill somebody and try to hide them in the sand. A valley will fool around and have you on the rooftop, split splash, Bathsheba with taking a bath round about a Saturday night. A valley will have you in the lap of a Delilah. A valley, don't you say what you ain't done. Just say what you haven't done. A valley will show you who you are. But most of all, a valley will show you who God is. You really don't know God until you get in your valley. Matter of fact, the reason why most of us are here right now, a valley brought us here. But it's the word that keeps us here. How many know some trouble brought you here? You can sit in church until you get a valley. You got the nerve, the gall and gumption to sit in church like somebody sent for you. Somebody got to ask you and have 2 flashlights and 5 deacons to find you. Come to church when you feel like it. Pastors, we be sitting up here looking for y'all, and y'all looking like, when you come, you act like you ought to be happy somebody sent for you, walking down the aisle like you special and you VIP. And then you got the nerve to sit there in church and look so ass matter-of-factly and don't want to clap your hands and don't want to praise God. You know what I tell our folks? I say, I will press charges on you. I will go down to the police department and press charges on you for trespassing, because there are rules in this house. Enter into his gates with thanksgiving and into his courts with praise, and be thankful unto him and bless his name, for the Lord is good. Don't you sit here looking partly cloudy at me. Tell your neighbor, I'll press charges on you. And before I send you to jail, I'm going to read you your rights. That I got a right to praise the Lord. Because after all I've been through, I still got my joy. High five somebody and say, I still got it, I still got it, I still got it, I still got it. All right, so I got a valley. What am I going to do in my valley? I'm going to acknowledge that I'm actually in the valley. You can't ignore it. You in the valley. You don't know how you got there, but you in the valley. So I'm in the valley. So how am I going to act in the valley? Well, church folk act like when they get in hot water, everybody act different. It's like boiling water. Y'all know what? No, I got to change the way I preach, because you know, folk are different. Y'all don't even know what boiling water is. So let me talk to everybody over 50 who know what boiled water, because y'all be like, boil, why would you boil water? Why would you wait 20 minutes to boil water? Pop that in the microwave. We used to boil water. So I won't call it boiled water. I'll call it hot water. Folk act different in hot water. Okay, watch this. You put an egg in hot water, it get hard. You put some vegetables in hot water, they get soft. You put coffee in hot water, it'll flavor the house. I got somebody over there. Okay, me and her ready to go home. She got it. Some folk get in hot water and you just get hard. You just get mean. Mean as a junkyard dog. Can't nobody talk to you. You ain't sin, you just clean and mean. Can't nobody stand you. Don't nobody want to sit next to you. Don't nobody want you to pray for them. You just mean. Look like you want to sue God for child support. You ain't the only one going through. All of us are going through. It's quiet as kept. Why? Because thou, what you say? Thou art with me. Okay, you done changed your language. In English, there's first person, second person, third person. Who's talking, who you're talking to, and who you're talking about. In the first part of the psalm, he was talking in the third person. Like, you know, the God up there, the Lord, he's my shepherd. I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down. He's talking about him. He leads me in the path of righteousness. But when he got in trouble, he went from third person to a personal language. Oh, thou art with me. I told you a valley introduced you to God. He said, thou art with me. The Bible said he's a present help in the time of trouble. Does anybody know that God will get in trouble with you? High five somebody, say, God done got in trouble for me. He done got in trouble for me. He done got in trouble. God will get down in your valley. I got to leave you when I get ready to tell you this. I've got grandbabies, and I love my grandbabies. And I tell my children how to, you know, I love grandchildren. Anybody got grandchildren? Don't you wish you had them first? I try to tell them how to raise. I said, quit picking them up every time they cry, because they're training you. Children, little savages, they will train you. If they are dry and if they ate, let them lie down. It's good for their vocal cords. Make them good altos and sopranos and give them a hoop when they get ready to preach. Quit picking them up all the time. So I didn't pick the children. Me and my wife didn't pick them up all the time. But when we got grandchildren, every time they cry, I pick them up. Daddy, I thought you said don't pick up the grandchildren. I said, okay. But as soon as they cry again, especially Eddie the Fifth. We got Eddie the Fifth. I'm Eddie the Third. My son is Eddie the Fourth. We got Eddie the Fifth. I can't let Eddie the Fifth cry. I go pick him up. But then I realized that I had to keep my word. So the next time Eddie the Fifth cried, I didn't pick him up. But I went down and got in the playpen with him, put him in my arms, and rocked him till he was calm. And you said, Daddy, I thought you said don't pick him up. I said, I didn't pick him up. I got down here with him. How many know that in the midnight hour, God will get down there with you, rock you in his arms till the storm is over? Say yes. Say yes. Say yes. I got to get out of here. Give me E flat for an exit key. He done turned the exit light on. Thank you for being a good audience. I'm about to bid you good day. But the Lord is my shepherd. And even though I've got valleys, I'll never be stuck. I'm going to go in one way, but I'm coming out another. New community, you'll never be stuck. Pastor, you'll never be stuck. Congratulations on 41 years. God gave me a prophecy to give you for 41 years, and it's found in the book of prophets, Isaiah 41. Yes. Fear not, for I am with you. Be not dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will hold you up with my right hand. You'll never be stuck. Say yes. I'll never be stuck because I'm standing on the word. Yeah.